Damn, they ran right in there.
Watch it.
The fuck?
Hands up. Come on down, hands up. Come on down,
A
hands
stripper
up.
pole?
Come down now, hands up.
Look at him right here. He waiting for somebody to act crazy. He going, damn.
Bring it.
Gun right in their face.
Okay.
Got her? The girl down.
Yeah, she came down with a baby.
Anybody else here?
Go ahead. You good? Okay. I got you covered.
This is the moment mother of three, 28-year-old Elia Henderson, is arrested by the Cleveland Division of Police
What's she
in
doing?
connection with an extremely disturbing crime. Just 2 days earlier, the bodies of 2 children were discovered in 2 separate suitcases by a dog walker in a park only a short distance from her home. Despite the arrest and the children being
She's a baby killer? That's what she be doing? What the
identified, more questions than answers have surfaced so far in relation to this case.
Cleveland Police, what's the address of the emergency?
It's a park, Midland and 162nd Street. I just found a head in a suitcase in the park.
Okay, and is it a human head or an animal head?
Yes, no, it's a human head in a suitcase with it looks like some other body parts.
Yo, nah, hell nah. No. I would never be the same if I was to see that. I would never be the same. Like, how is he even talking right now? I wouldn't be able to talk or do nothing. And my thing is, why he being nosy? It's good that he found it. Well, why you being nosy? Why you just opening up random suitcases and shit?
Dog stopped, and there was something like half buried. It looked like a suitcase. I pulled it up and unzipped it and opened it, and that's what it was.
Okay.
After receiving the call, an officer with the Cleveland Division of Police responds to the scene and speaks with the dog walker. He takes an initial report. The dog walker explains that for roughly a week leading up to that day, he'd been passing by a singular suitcase on his route, and each time his dog reacted strangely to it. At first, he chose not to investigate. However, on March 2nd, 2026, curiosity got the better of him. He eventually approached and unzipped the case, and that's when he discovered a human head. But as you know, officers were about to discover something even more disturbing. Another body in a separate suitcase was located just a stone's throw away.
How you doing, sir?
What the hell?
We're checking up right now.
Understood.
If you go, you can see the case from back here. It's all the way straight to the back.
Close to that sign?
Yeah, see the little black
Straight ahead in front of me? Okay.
Straight,
It's a suitcase?
It's a suitcase. I've been walking past it for about a week now because I take my dog. I stay right here. I take my dog. I usually walk her through there and then come around here.
Okay.
And for the last week, she's been it was like a mound of dirt. She's been stopping, sniffing, like a little too long.
Okay.
And today I was like, well, I'm gonna take it. I hope it's not what I'm.
Right.
And it was halfway buried. It's about this thick. It's about halfway buried. I pulled it up, unzipped it. I couldn't really see, and I opened it up and fucking head.
Buried under the dirt it was?
Yeah, halfway.
Okay.
You can see a little part of it sticking out.
My thing is, what did they think was going to happen? Did you think nobody was going to ever find it? Like, what did you think was going to happen?
And you said you noticed it for about a week already?
Yeah, it's been sitting over there. It's like somebody buried it or tried to bury it. And like I said, I walked my dog over there and she keeps stopping and she sniff a little too long.
Right.
You know, she sniffs stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right.
I'm not gonna fuck with it. And today I was just like, let me see what the fuck that really is.
Okay.
Wow.
It's back there.
All right,
I pulled it up so it's kind of standing up and it fucking stinks like hell.
Okay. You're right here at 670?
Yeah.
What was your name, sir?
Philip.
Philip? Okay. I'm going to check it out. I'll be with you. Thank you.
This about to change this cop's life. Seeing that. Look, y'all can see it sticking up right there. Like they not even trying to hide it.
I got you.
He not ready for it. I could tell he not ready for it. I wouldn't be ready for it.
So I haven't opened it yet. The dude I talked to, the caller, he said that there was this suitcase partially like buried in the ground that he said he's been noticing for like a week, and his dog keeps trying to get to it. So he said that he pulled it out today and to see what was in there because it was kind of heavy, and he noticed like a head and hurry, he just left it and called the police.
Bro, that's what you signed up for. Open it. Open it, bro. You gotta open it. This is what you signed up for. Don't start bitching now. This is what you signed up for. Open it.
So I'll just wait till you guys get here before I open it. I mean, it's like partially buried. He said it was sticking out for like a week. He finally decided to open it up.
Crazy. Me, I would have left it alone. I wouldn't want to see it.
I just want to see. Can you flash your light on? I just want to see if there's any blood or anything on it. No? Yeah. You on?
Maybe they was trying to bury it but got spooked because cars or something.
Yep. You bring it closer. I can't see.
Look like a foot.
Yeah, no.
That's sad, bro.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's just sad, bro. Like,
yeah.
A baby? You did that to your baby?
It's attached. It's just like full in the fetal position. No, frozen.
After an extensive but swift investigation, police uncovered that the two people found dead in the suitcases were children. 8 and 10-year-old half-sisters, Mila Chapman and Amor Wilson. The suspect, none other than their own mother, Aaliyah Henderson, who has since been charged with murder. As mentioned earlier, this story has only raised more questions than answers, and it's unclear at this moment in time if some of those questions will ever be answered. You see, as of recording this video, more than 2 weeks after the discovery of the bodies, authorities still haven't released a cause of death or a motive. So far, we only know that CCTV.
And it was sad, she had other kids there with her when they did the search warrant. Like, why did you unalive these kids?
And DNA analysis linked Aaliyah Henderson to the murders. The questions don't stop there though, because how could two girls be missing for at least a week, according to the dog walker, and no one, especially their school, report them missing? Well, believe it or not, they hadn't actually registered in school for over 3 years. When Cleveland News 19 got word of this story, they checked to see whether the girls had been reported missing. And you guessed it, no such reports existed. With that in mind, they shifted their focus to their school life. Did any of their teachers suspect that something was happening in the home? Upon contacting the school board, reporters found out that they hadn't been registered there since November 2022. Aaliyah had handed in a request for the girls to move to Ohio Distance, an electronic learning academy, an online school outside the board's jurisdiction. When they were contacted for comment, officials said no students by the name of Mila or Amor had ever been enrolled there. During a follow-up with the school board about the revelation, the district said its system automatically updates once a transfer request is approved, so they were unsure why the transfer never appeared to have gone through. So for the past 3+ years, ladies and gentlemen, both girls were effectively off the radar. Investigations into how they felt.
Where's they dad at? Where's they like grandmom or auntie? You know, maybe, you know, they was trying to help, but you know, it's not their kids. And like, you can't tell somebody what to do with their kids. But I don't know.
through the cracks are currently underway. One last question that remains then would be, what exactly happened to the girls from November of 2022 to March of 2026 that not only left them dead, but stuffed into suitcases and placed on a park in a shallow grave next to a school? What makes this case even more strange is the fact that Aaliyah's other child, a 6-year-old, was found during her arrest. The child who she shared with a third man was found to be healthy and there were no signs of abuse. That child's father is currently being investigated as a potential suspect. However, no arrest has been made yet. Mila and Amor's fathers, on the other hand, aren't being investigated, as both had been out of the picture for years. But not by choice. They had in fact been trying to track down their daughters after Aaliyah cut contact with both of them. The news of their deaths was the first real update they had received in quite literally years.
I say she emotionally unstable. She a grown woman that don't know how to control her emotions. I feel like she want.
He better than me. I wouldn't be able to do this interview.
She want to be the bigger picture. I can't say, but it's, from my eye, it's probably jealousy of the kids. I don't know, but like I don't get how you can hate your own kids enough to kill them.
Exactly.
To bury them. To do all this. And go right there to that home. Right there. And live there where your kids is dead right here.
Like nothing ever happened.
And go be a mother to another child. Why you just killed your other two?
When was the last time you saw your daughter?
I've been looking for my daughter for 5 years. I've been calling CPS, going to the courts, trying to get emergency custody, calling the police for welfare checks. But they deny all access because she's a mover, I guess. So, you know, in the state of Ohio, if you don't have the address of the person, but you have their full name and social, but if you don't have the address, it's nothing they can do for you. So I've been trying to contact them. CPS told me, the CPS told me they're gonna get in contact with her. They got in contact with her, called her, and said, asked her, did the babies have food in the refrigerator and the bed? She said yes, they closed the case. Went down to the courts multiple times.
They should have went down there and saw and looked for themselves. How they just gonna ask her? She could have been lying.
I came in the last 5 years, I done had so many different lawyers. Even the lawyers couldn't get it. They told me if I don't have no address for her, there's nothing we can do. I've been trying to get her emergency custody like 5-10 times. They denied everything. So the last time I did have contact with her was about, she's 8, she about to be 9, so 4 years ago when she started kindergarten. Aaliyah reached out to me and asked me to help her for school clothes, school shoes, books and stuff that the class needed. She gave me the list. I bought everything, reached out to her, said, I got it, where do you want to meet? And then she disappeared again, ain't talked to her since. So I've been looking nonstop.
That's crazy.
And
he
come
better
to
than
find
me.
out yesterday, me and my friends was just talking about how the world's sad with these little girls they found. Come to find out, it's my daughter and another young lady that I was a part of her life too. What I'm feeling is hate. I ain't gonna lie, I feel hate. But I asked you numerous occasions, just give me my daughter. If it's too much for you, just give me my daughter. I just want my daughter. You told me I'm too family oriented. You told me I'm too family oriented, and you go and do this. All you had to do is give me my daughter. My daughter would be alive today.
That's it. That's all she had to do.
Moore and Mila would be alive today, because we're not gonna go on her father and her father family was looking for him. We're looking for Moore. They wanted her too. It was the same situation. He was looking for her just like I was looking for my daughter. We both was looking for our child. So all the naysayers saying, how could a father do this? They don't know when it comes to this system. The system fell us a lot.
That's true.
It's laws that need to be changed.
That's
it's
true.
laws that need to be heard.
That's true. I was asking, damn, where the dad at? He's right there.
Imagine.
That's sad, y'all. That's literally insane. But y'all, it's TY not Ty. Put your thoughts in the comment section, like the video, subscribe. I appreciate it, and I see y'all in the next one.